Hello, this is Greg Berg with the Stearns County Shoreland Water Conservation District, giving you the weekly conservation update. With harvest time upon us, I wanted to just touch on a few things regarding farm safety during the harvest time. A few things that I came up with to highlight here after looking into this was to come up with a checklist, and mainly in regards to maintaining equipment and avoiding shortcuts. Sometimes we're in a hurry and don't maintain things quite like we should, even in daily life, but during harvest that can get to be a problem and cause some issues and maybe even injury or something even more serious. If you have new workers or somebody that's helping you out that's not experienced, be sure to train them, especially with equipment, tractors and other attachments that might be used. Always know where children are. Children are curious, they like to be involved, they like equipment, and we want to make sure we know where they're at so they don't get injured by a situation as well. If you feel tired, take a break or come back to what you're doing a different time. Use correct lighting and marking on equipment, especially when you're traveling on roads and that during the harvest season, so other vehicles can see you and know that you're there and can give you proper distance and separation so that there's not an accident that way. And one that we all know about around here is grain bin safety. The first thing is to ask yourself if you really need to enter the bin, because that's when a lot of situations happen, whether it's entrapment or suffocation or something where you can't get out. And that leads to another thing, is to never be alone. And if you do have somebody that's helping out, try not to go in to the situation if you are there and somebody becomes entrapped or caught, because that usually results in two people being in trouble. Air quality in bins can be an issue as well. So we need to pay attention to air quality and make sure that it's properly ventilated. Do not smoke in a bin. That's probably obvious. And make sure that if you have some situation where you're lowering yourself in there, that you have fall restraint or a way to get back out, so to speak. The other thing to keep in mind during any time with farming or other times is entanglements. Avoid any loose clothing or hair that might get caught in any type of equipment. That can be a dangerous situation too. So we wish everybody a good harvest. We've had a nice fall for harvest, and just being that it's safe. I want to talk about a couple of workshops that are upcoming. The first one is the Minnesota Erosion Control Association annual conference. This will be held locally this year. It moves around the state, and it'll be held at the Park Event Center at in Waite Park. That's the newer event center, pretty close to La Casita, and it's got Mavericks in it now, a couple of newer hotels that house this. The pre-conference workshops will be on January 24th, 2023. That's a Tuesday. And the annual conference will be on Wednesday, January 25th, and Thursday, January 26th. One of the highlights is Laura Shera, Ron's daughter, will be there talking about different experiences in the outdoors and how it relates to water quality, and environmental things. So again, the 2023 MECA, Minnesota Erosion Control Association annual conference at the Park Event Center in Waite Park, and it's local again, so take advantage of this. Anybody can attend, but this especially applies to people dealing with erosion control, stormwater. Love to have some contractors attend. Then the other one is the Stearns County Shoreland Contractors Workshop. We do this every year in the county, and this is held at St. Ben's at the Gorecki Center. That's on February 2nd, 2023. More information will be coming out. We just started planning this event and the topics, but this is addressing a lot of things related to water and shoreland activities, excavation, grading, erosion control, stormwater runoff, and trying to keep as much of our activities in control and contained so that we don't impact our water resources. Again, that's the Stearns County Shoreland Contractors Workshop, February 2nd, 2023. Just kind of hold the date. It's at St. Ben's, and more information will be coming, and it'll be listed on the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District website. Again, this is Greg Berg with the Conservation Office here in Waite Park, wishing you a great fall and time in early winter. Take care.